Hello everybody and welcome to the newest project for this channel. This is a Plague Tale Innocence. And I think at this point this game is actually about 5 years old, which is crazy because I remember playing it when it first came out. So some of you out there have most likely already played it. If you have, I hope you'll still come along for the ride regardless. And if you haven't, then I hope that you'll enjoy. It's a relatively straightforward, linear game, but it has a pretty unique theme to it, and it is quite a lot of fun. I'm actually in the process of playing the sequel right now, and so it got me in the mood to play the original. So I've already kind of played around a little bit just so I could get the hang of the controls and whatnot. So we're just gonna load up a new game and get right into it. And the game has excellent tutorial. It'll kind of tell you everything that you need to know. Especially in this first chapter in particular is very, very cutscene heavy and very, very tutorial heavy. We're not going to be doing a lot outside of just getting familiar with everything. The story, the controls, all that typical good stuff.
You are dawdling, Amicia. How will you be able to follow the lords at hunt?
Is that your only ambition for me? To follow? I will beat them, and I will watch them eat my dust as I forge ahead. But for that, I shall need a good horse.
You've been going on about this walk for ages. Why here?
The tree.
Which tree?
The apple tree, Father. I want to take the knight's challenge once more.
The Knight's Challenge? But you're not 10 years old anymore, you know.
Oh, please, Father. I've trained hard for this.
All right, let's go.
I won't have much of a chance to say much here because there's going to be a lot of dialogue between Amicia and her father. And unfortunately, we are not able to skip ahead or anything anyways.
Look at Leon. The Guian beast is in a hurry to fight it out.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Well, there's something you both have in common.
That's harsh.
Go on, boy. You'll find the prey. I believe in you.
Don't get your hopes up. Let's keep going.
Even if you already know how to run, the game won't let you. So we'll just go for a little stroll here.
Look, your mother's ribbon is still here. This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, Father, I know. If only she could come with us.
We all have obligations, Amicia. You know, in a family. Hey, I'm trying to tell her something.
Such authority, Knight DeRune.
Go! And bring something back for once. Right. As I was saying, we all have obligations. I have to manage these lands. Your mother has to take care of your brother. And you...
And I hardly ever see you. I see Mother even less.
Listen. We're here for you now. So, follow me, daughter.
Hey, wait!
I hope you have your sling.
Of course.
I like the little relationship that
Come on,
these
then.
two have. You can tell that her and her father are very close.
Do you dare to enter the Trials Gate?
Amicia DeRune fears nothing.
This apple tree was planted when you were born. It will prove your worth.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a great evil. If you destroy 6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell me when you're ready.
Ready? I'll show you I'm not a child anymore.
All right, come back. Stand behind this trunk. You'll shoot from here.
It shall be done.
Alright, so our sling is going to be our main weapon throughout the entire game, so it is important to pay attention to this tutorial. At the moment, our sling is very slow and very bulky, so even if you don't hit the amount of targets that you need to, don't worry.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Amicia. 6, 7, 8,
And this is how Amicia becomes a true knight.
9.
There.
Well, well. I must say I'm impressed. But your sling is frightfully noisy.
It was a present from you.
Oh, yes. I'd quite forgotten. Goodness, what's up with him?
He must have smelled a rabbit. Come on, quickly.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Much faster.
So we've used up all of our rocks, just keep that in mind for the next time you go to use your sling.
Leo, wait for me.
And again, just getting some controls as to how to get under and over obstacles, how to run.
Leo, a hunting dog is not
You
supposed
can listen to
lose its
the
hunter.
fantastic music,
Leo,
have a look at the beautiful environments.
ah, there you are. What did you smell? Oh gosh, a wild boar. What a good dog.
Amicia, did he find something?
Shh, come and see. A wild boar.
Some game. This will do nicely for a little feast.
I could use my sling.
That might work. But you'll need to get closer. This grass will keep you hidden if you stay low.
This is another hugely important mechanic.
It's drinking.
We'll be using
Time to make
grass
more.
to hide.
Oh no, it saw me.
Find a way to sneak up. You have to hit the head.
And if you mess it up, you'll get another try. Just remember to stay low and crouch. If you crouch through grass, enemies can't see you.
Careful. You have to aim for the head.
I'm doing my best. I want that feast.
I know. You can do it, my darling.
There you are.
Use the high grass. Stay low. Shot. Does hunger always make you this accurate?
Huh.
But the feast isn't on your plate quite yet.
No. Go, Leon. Don't lose the scent.
I mean, that looked like it really hurt. I'm surprised that that boar got up and running, but I suppose it is also a massive animal.
I promise you, tonight we shall dine like kings.
I have no doubt we will.
Not sure
Give up, Leon.
how effective
I'm coming, Leon. Keep
it
there
is
and
to
you'll get a
really
piece
hit
for
something in
yourself.
the head with a rock,
Oh, no.
but
I'll sink in there.
at least it stunned it for a little while. Well, we're gonna fall a little bit behind here because we have to wade through this swamp. The forest has obviously gotten a little bit darker.
He stopped barking. He must have found
Looks
it.
like the sunlight's kind of gone away a little bit. It's very eerie and kind of spooky.
These bridges were almost new. Someone's not going to be happy. The trees. What did that? Leo, come here! It's the boar. But how? Leon couldn't
There's
have done that.
pretty much nothing left to it, so there's something definitely not right here. That is spooky. I would be turning around and running the other way. I would at least go get my father.
Leo, I'm here. I'm coming. My dog. Who did this?
is this? We must go. Immediately.
Hell of a way to start a game. It went from 0 to 100 very quickly. It broke the cardinal rule. Never kill the dog.
I shall organize a hunt. Go and find your mother. Tell her I must speak with her. She's probably...
Looking after Hugo. Yes, of course.
Amicia. He was a good dog.
Yeah, that's very sad. So this is our home. You can tell that we obviously come from a very wealthy background. We've got servants, we have a stable, there's a chapel. There's quite a bit to explore around here if you'd like. There are also some collectibles in this chapter. This game allows you to basically do chapter select anytime that you'd like to collect anything that it is that you've missed, but it is always a good idea to grab things on the first way through if you are able to, just to avoid having to do any backtracking. So we're gonna go over to the stables first.
Oh, Lady Amicia, you're back.
Theo, there's an emergency. Get the others and go and see my father as soon as you can, all right?
All right. By the way, I've set up some targets for your sling behind the stables.
Oh, thank you.
And we can climb up this ladder to get our first collectible.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Which is a duck whistle. And if you want to, you can bring up the menu to not only look up any information about these items, but also just to see how many that you're at currently. So we're gonna sneak behind the stables now.
The pots Theo told me about.
You can
I
pick
still
up
have
some
my
rocks
sling.
here and use your sling to destroy all of these pots. 100% not necessary if you don't want to do this, but it is worth an achievement, and it's very easy, simple, straightforward. There's exactly the number of pots as there are rocks that you can pick up, and then you can pick up some more ammunition there when you're done.
Oh, Leo, if only I'd arrived more quickly. I would have killed whatever.
And then as you come out this way,
Everyone is on edge.
you go straight
Some were
forward.
bitten during the night. Sounds like the English to me.
Oh, Lady Amicia, did you have a good walk?
Later, Flo. Tell the others that the forest is out of bounds until further notice.
Yes, I'll tell
And then
them.
this will bring you over to the chapel area.
Keep us from evil. May you forever grant us health and keep plague from our door.
Enter out the back into this beautiful courtyard.
I hope Mother's not too busy.
This sunshine won't last long. The rain has already ruined the harvest. People are dying of hunger. We're lucky to be in this house. Mark my words.
And again, I'm kind of just stopping and
You're right
listening
about
to what the
that.
people have to say, but you definitely don't have to do this. It's all just flavor. I quite like just getting a feel for the character that we're controlling.
Ah, Gabrielle. Is Mother upstairs?
Yes, she spent the night there. The little one had another one of his attacks.
She won't be in a good mood.
I always just kind of like to get some background. So I think it's neat just to interact with some of the things around Amicia's home and to see their beautiful estate that they live in. And once you're ready, make sure that you've collected the duck and you've played the game with the pots before you continue on through this door, as Amicia will close it behind her. And that is one of the things about this game you will find if you've never played it before, is that because it is linear, there is usually not a way to backtrack once you've passed a certain point. And because this game is completely 100% done on autosaves, the only thing that you'll have is the chapter select if you've missed something. So we're gonna turn right and go into the kitchen.
Did you hear what happened at the village?
People being bitten. Kids too, can you imagine?
Each time it happens at night?
Famine, war on our doorstep, and now vampires?
Oh, we must have sinned something rotten to be punished so. Oh, Lady Amicia, hello. I didn't see you there.
Yes, hello, milady.
Hello.
You can listen to those ladies if you'd like. Go through the open door here. And then if we go up this ladder, there's a collectible on the ledge.
Cinnamon. I'd almost forgotten what it smells like. They were right to hide it. Father would put it in every dish.
I would imagine, I'm not very good at history, but I'd imagine back in those days, it probably was a luxury. You probably had to be very rich in order to have spices, which is maybe why they hid it. It's a possibility.
The smell of your cooking warms the heart.
Oh, it's nothing much, but I think you'll like it.
This is
sure
a
I
dead
will.
end, but we will be coming back through here later, so just remember where that door is. I also don't like cinnamon. It's one of those things I just can't stand, and it's frustrating because it seems to be in a lot of desserts, especially when you're looking at eating apples. There's other things to eat with apples other than cinnamon.
Yes, Lady Beatrice, leave it to me.
Louise, have you been to see Mother?
Indeed, do you want to see her?
It's important. Father's orders.
Oh, in that case, I have to finish your room. By the way, I've left a little something for you on your bed. Come and see if you like.
Thank you.
So you'll want to follow the maid through to your room to collect the last thing that there is in this chapter.
The placemat that Mother made for me when I was a little girl. I've been looking for it everywhere. Thank you, Louise.
You're welcome, sweetness. Look after it now.
So that's all there is for collectibles, and we can move on from here.
Oh, Leon. What am I going to do here without you?
And then when you're ready, you're going to approach the door that the maid was at when you came up the stairs.
Mother?
You know you're not supposed to be here.
I know, but something attacked Leon in the forest.
My dear, I really wish I had the time to listen to your adventures, but...
But it's true. Leon was lying there on the ground, and then he was...
Shh! You are to stay here with your brother.
What? Why? What's
Close
happening?
the door behind me and do not open the shutters, whatever happens.
But Hugo...
He is not contagious. I realize you hardly know him, but he will be all right. Trust me, Amicia.
Yes, Mother.
So obviously there's a ruckus going on downstairs. We have to find our little brother now.
All these potions. Mother, will you ever be able to cure him?
So you can see that our mother obviously spends a lot of time with our brother. She doesn't have a lot of time for Amicia, and because of that, Amicia doesn't really know her brother all that well. So it's going to be a little bit awkward for us to be in charge of him, but I'm sure, hopefully, we'll be able to handle it. There is still a little bit to go in this chapter, and I think this is a really good place to stop before we sort of see what the heck else can go wrong. So I'm going to leave it here, and we will continue on in our adventures of A Plague Tale in the next video. Thank you also very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and I really hope that you will stay tuned and keep on watching.